It's time to go infinite once again with Amalgam DK with a few new combo enabler cards in the form of Brain Gill and Stranded Space Man. These will allow us to adapt our Amalgam to draw us instantly into the Amalgam that shovels into our deck and give our Amalgam Rush, making it very easy for us to do a combination of a Deathrattle into Freebooter. Then we're going to be using Crazed Alchemist to swap our stats, followed by a Wave Pool Thrasher to make our minion have 0 HP, thus allowing us to slam down 10 amalgams in a single turn every time we do this loop, hopefully OTKing our opponent in a single turn. Now, for the one guide of the deck, you are going to be looking for any early game minions. Miracle Salesman is always great. Draw power cards such as Trouble Mechanic is pretty good because it will get you into the Spaceman or Amalgam really quickly. Then Full Tools is the other type of card you're going to be looking for. Now, with that all being said, let's look at some games. Okay, time for a game against Priest. Let's see what they have in store for us. I know there's a few Priestless floating around right now. Zarami and Highlander are pretty alright. I don't know how strong overall they technically are. Honestly speaking, we could actually probably get away with just keeping all the cards, but I do kind of want to get rid of Ethereal since, I don't know, we'd have to sit on the runes pretty late into the game. Honestly, probably a better hand than what we had before. Okay, there's Breach. Slam down the Salesman. And there's Astrobiologist. So, oh, wait. Does this mean this is going to be Draenei? That could be fun. Draenei's always a neat little thing that it could be. I don't think I've seen many people experiment with Draenei Priest. Besides myself, I should say. There probably have been others. I won't take credit where credit is due, but like made one of them or a list for it. The one list that I really want to do for Priest that I just can't for the life of me figure out how to do it is Cure list. Who knows, maybe sometime soonish we'll see that. Maybe not. We'll see. I already have the next like few videos planned out. A little insider information. If you're watching this video, you actually will probably see this in the schedule on that I'll put out when this video goes up. We're going to be doing Call for Arrow Druid, but not the stereotypical Call for Arrow list that you would expect without. We're going to be using Stargazer. Y'all will probably enjoy that. I don't know, I wanted to do something that was a mix of new cards and old cards, and that seemed like a good idea. This is also technically a mix of both, because we do have a Brain Gill, and we also... Oh, wait. I've been wanting to use Brain Gill on a thumbnail, and I just realized I picked the wrong card for the thumbnail for this deck. Well, you all will know. Let me know which artwork ends up becoming the full art on the thumbnail. It'll either be Brain Gill or Stranded Spaceman, depending on how lazy I'm feeling. I'll give you a hint. I just forgot Brain Gill was in this list when I was editing the thumbnail originally together. But who knows? I am a little bit ahead, so we might actually get away with using Brain Gill. Okay. I guess we just freeze them out. They are taking forever to do, like, anything. Okay, so how... wait. I guess we can get rid of one of them. Might as well, right? Because I don't see a way to get rid of them both this turn, at least. Maybe next turn we can, but it does kind of suck that we will not have a corpse generating tool each turn guaranteed. I can't speak sometimes, and I guess that's going to be one of the games where I'm going to have trouble just speaking. Woo! Okay, Trouble Mechanic, and... Okay. Okay, so there's 4 on... This becomes 5. Threads let us draw into the other Troubled Mechanic, because of course it's the other one. Oh, that's kind of a shame. And we don't have an easy way to deal with this board. At least I don't think we do. Because we're 1 damage off no matter what, right? Not really the state that I want to be in, but that should clear out most of the... Actually, it probably won't clear. We should have probably attacked into the 4, but preventing 6 damage is probably best in the long run, right? Hopefully. Okay. There was a way for us to have cleared that board out last turn. It involved with us not putting down Triple Mechanic. I guess the play would have probably been... Oh. This... We should still draw one, right? Because technically it isn't... I'm actually curious how the order of this is going to work out. I guess we can use Frost Strike to get rid of this. Okay, okay, Stuffy isn't bad. Amalgam, finally. That gets rid of the rest of the board. Here's the Rezka. Might actually come up. If I had another Death Growl, getting infinite Rezka steals would be really, really nice too. Okay, so... I guess they randomly... They might just be running 1 Amalgam to run 1 Amalgam, right? We can pop the Amalgam. Why not, right? We can use the Stuffy. Remorseless Winter pops that. Oh, Freebooter is really, really nice. Get rid of this minion so I don't have to deal with it and not take the damage. Oh, interesting. You know, that big Draenei is one of those cards that, like, there has to be a deck that he's useful in, but boy, I don't know what that deck is going to be. I don't think it's Draenei Priest. It could, actually, technically. Okay, we can slam down Oracle. This should draw us into Death Growl, and it doesn't really matter what else. Oh, Threads. Threads actually is pretty nice. And just so we don't burn a combo piece, we're just going to do that right now.
We have a problem.
On a pop. Pop goes our board. Threads. This isn't a bad board to try to threads. Actually, we could, depending on how many cards that they slam down in the same turn, we might be able to get rid or. This should be fine. Like, maybe this isn't exactly what we want to do, but if we get rid of the Amalgam here, shuffle it back into the deck. Oh, draw into it instantly, because why not? There's the Stranded Spaceman. That's actually really nice. We can use Rezka to take a minion. Or both of them will be destroyed. Never mind. Alright, Spaceman for the next play, and then they're down to 2 cards. We're actually really close to the combo. All we need is Crazed Alchemist, and I think we take a Crazed Alchemist and Thrasher, I think is the name of the card. Okay, Valin could be bad for us. I don't think... actually, probably will be. Probably will be. Times like this is when I wish I had Rezka still. Helm could also just enable the combo if we draw it into Alchemist. Because really we just need a way to get Amalgam to a lower HP total than... That's essentially the game plan with this deck. Also realizing we probably should have hit their face for 3 damage instead of one of their minions. Because they were... Well... Because they probably couldn't trigger Valin if we did that. Oh, Almond Pool. I guess blipping the 2 minions out of existence. Oh, actually, you could go for a second Valin. That could be pretty good for you. That's going to be a long animation. Very, very long animation. Okay, so Ceaseless Expanse probably is the play next turn. Oh, Thrasher. Oh, we're still missing Alchemist. Alchemist is legitimately the only thing keeping us from popping off completely. I guess this does clear out the board too. It's a shame that we don't get additional Amalgams. Or, I mean, Valin doesn't... When copying Amalgam's Deathrattle doesn't send additional Valins into the deck. But I'm assuming they do that because if they did it like that, then you'd have an infinite, well, easy to do infinite loop in standard with not too many answers to it. Then again, you have things like Bob, and then you would have other cards, but you'd have to draw into them first. You don't want to deal with the Nervalin. We're so close to the combo, though. So close. Technically speaking, though, even if, like... Okay, well... Crazed Alchemist. Go, go, go. Oracle is not Crazed Alchemist. That's not what we need to see. Oracle into... Wait, how do we do this? Let's see what we can grab here. I wouldn't mind seeing the freeze 3. That would actually be pretty good. Because it's not like they can do anything about this, right? That isn't a freeze 3. I'm going to go with the cheapest one, just because that makes sense. Okay, so we drew into the head. There's Gold Panner. And Frost... Oh, Frostrik's actually really nice right here. Oh, Frozen Over could be good. I'm not going to use it this turn, but it could have been good this turn. You gotta let me go a little bit quicker. Go with Surfing. Hit into our face for 7. It's probably better to do this than not to do it, right? They don't have any space in their hand, so it's not like they can use them, right? I think this game is going on for a long time, but a lot of it is just, you know, I don't know. It's a lot of it is just me waiting around. So there probably will be a lot of editing. But so far so good for like being able to pull off the combo, right? I will say this, my MMR testing this deck has not been the best. It might have... This is, I think, the 3rd time I've tried showcasing this deck. And the first 2 times, it just felt a little bit too slow for the ladder at the moment. But, I don't know, right now feels like a decent time for a slow-ish deck. I think we probably... Oh. Just missing 1 card, and we have like 3 cards in the deck. 2 of which are oils, and it's not like the minions they have on board can do a lot of damage per se. I mean, they can, but they probably won't, right? Oh, Cookie's interesting, I guess, for them. Yes, let's go. Okay. Wait. Might as well draw a card, I guess. Just so we can like start this loop. So we slam down Amalgam, Freebooter into Deathrattle. And then we can Crazed Alchemist. And I guess hit into Valin. We probably actually should have hit into the 2/2. Actually, no. Hitting into Valin makes more sense. Looking at it, it actually makes more sense to do it like this. Because, like, if we did it the other way, then Cookie would have just, like, enabled so much shit. I guess Cookie still is kind of... Oh, perfect, actually. Might as well keep the freezes going. Get rid of everything on board. Okay. Now that we got the loop online, we basically just can't lose to fatigue. We're taking a little bit of fatigue damage each individual turn, but that's okay. Okay. Even if they spam a bunch of minions, we should still be fine. Actually, technically speaking, they only need 1 minion, and then it would... Hey, they're stacking Love Everlasting. That's actually a deck idea that we need to... Well, actually, no. They've never printed any cards for that to be like, we gotta stack Love Everlasting. It's the idea that I've, like, sat on for a while, and then every time I look at it, I'm like, but why would I do this? Right? Oh. Why would you... Okay. I guess, yeah. Champions of Azeroth to get that. Makes sense, I guess, in a Draenei list. We're not... We haven't lost yet. Technically speaking, we could do Thrasher or horn or crown, whatever, helm. I'll get it right one of these days. All right, let's thrash about a little bit. Let's get rid of our minion, shuffles it back into our deck, and then we just repeat 5 more times this turn, and then we pass it back to them, and then finish them off next turn. At least that's the hope. There's no Draenei charge minions, so I'm not worried about that at all. Also, actually, should probably get rid of that minion just in case. I know, like, there's not even, like, a likelihood of that mattering at all, but better safe than sorry. And perfect, we only need to do 15 more damage. Really, it would have been 5 more damage if I had played that correctly, but it is what it is. Oh, maybe not. Maybe... Oh, okay. I was going to say, please, 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 please. Don't tell me I would have had game if I had done it correctly. Okay, there's Creation Protocol. Into do. It doesn't really matter because it doesn't matter. We got game on board. We just gotta do some amalgams. Oh, that's going to be a big ass amalgam. That's going to have a bunch of copies. It doesn't matter as long as we... Okay, it does kind of matter for 2 reasons. Do they have rush? They should have rush, right? Oh, they're going to type themselves out because of the animation. Oh, you big dum-dum. The animation isn't going to allow you to hit into our minion. Oh. Never mind. Okay, so they don't have taunt, which is great for us. We hit our opponent's face, then we just amalgam. 1, 2, ha, ha, ha. 2, 3, hopefully 4. Eh? At a bare minimum, we're freezing out the board, right? Might be game. Hey, let's go. All right, time for a game against Mage. Let's see what they have in store for us. I know my MMR right now is a little bit low just because of, well, I mean, I guess you can tell from who. To be fair, it is the end of the month, so people might actually be doing ladder climbing right now. That's always a possibility. All right, honestly, not a bad opener hand. A little bit of removal. Oh, actually, that makes this a lot better. Okay, coin into. Well, I mean, we have the perfect spicy counter, well, freezing counter, I guess, for this. It gotta be the AoE. Okay. That is kind of interesting. I'm assuming they won't have a silence for this. Just a sneaking suspicion. I know also, like, I thought about maybe doing a mage list, but then I think someone recently uploaded exactly what I was about to do, so I ended up mage and paladin. If you're a fan of either of those classes, I am sorry. They are the classes that I tend to struggle the most with when it comes up with coming up with new ideas. Demon Hunter sometimes is that way too, but it really just depends, I guess, on the day for that one. Well, we don't have any spells. Oh, if we had 1 mana, that would be really, really good. I mean, it's good for next turn, but like, what? Well, actually, there's a pretty high chance they have a answer to the trouble mechanic. Will they? Oh, that feels bad. Okay, well, I mean, that does get rid of their minion, or at least one of the minions, and heal up by a little bit. Might as well just go face. Okay. I am so happy that Lamplighter does not do 1 damage per turn anymore, because boy, that was a very frustrating card to play. It's so funny that a neutral card was better than the Scar. Scar's the elemental for Shaman, right? Technically speaking, it isn't or wasn't technically better than Scar, but because it was an early game minion, you could get away with slamming it down earlier and then like finishing off your opponent easier. It was better, but it wasn't better is what I'm trying to say. All right. Let's hit there. I will probably take the second Rezka. I don't see a world where we don't. Do we really want to trade? Yeah, we do kind of want to trade. We are... Look, we're technically like a combo deck. Combo with control aspects, not like too many. I will say this one package that I really wish was in the list that I just couldn't find space for is the tourist package. The tourist package just we're trying so many different things in this list that we just can't fit it in for the molten magmas, which is a shame, but it is what it is. I say this and actually thinking about it. Alright, we can pop that minion. Slam this down. Probably the freeze, just because it's a heal. Come on, give us threads. Threads would be really nice. Okay, that isn't threads, but that's actually kind of nice too, because it lets us hero power again. And we're not going to hero power. Oh, I was going to say we're not going to hero power the 2-3 because it'll become a 0-3. Okay, there's Remnant. Okay, so we slam down the Ceaseless Expanse because why not? We heal up a little bit. And then we just pass it. Hopefully they don't have 14 damage in hand. Knowing my luck, they will probably have 14 damage in hand. Okay. Don't have an R10, please. That's an R6. Please don't get the last 4. You don't know how annoying it is to lose a game because they randomly generate cards. Oh, please. Molted Rune, don't do your thing. Just let me have this one, please. Okay. Hey, let's go. All right, now that we're through the game, so let's discuss my final thoughts of the deck. So, how did I like this deck? It's not good. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I played around 15 games with the deck and probably had like a 30% win rate, but I really kind of wanted to send off 2024 with a bang, with a wacky deck, instead of focusing on something that is more consistent. Overall, if you're looking for a really fun deck to try out for the last 2 days of the month, try this one out. But if you're looking for something to win with, maybe skip this one. And like always, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, bye-bye.